Are you actually alive now? I dropped 1 frame. I think we're good now, though? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna bother restarting again, because, frankly, like, that's stupid. And this game, I mean, drop frames is not a huge problem anyway. So welcome back to Hatoful Holiday Star. Hey, we are back indeed, I know. It's ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Welcome back to Festive Holiday Streaming, the tail end of it where we play Hatoful Holiday Star, the Christmas story extravaganza. Oh, right here on Festive Holiday Stream 2018. It's ridiculous. I've gone through some crazy lifestyle the past 2 years, but now I have an apartment with my girlfriend and a decent job. That's great. How have you been? I've been the same as always. I can't complain. I've been doing the same as always. Oh my goodness, nothing has changed. But hey, right back to where we were at before. We are on the 4th story, officially. So it's Hatoful Holiday Star time. Are you ready for the final Christmas story? Because after this, I'm going to have to think of something to do that isn't Hatoful Holiday Star. Yeah? What? Though, you, I, what, ought, ye, ni, okay, I don't know any of this. What, you, what, why, why did you, it's me. Please enter your name. I don't even know who I am anymore, to be honest with you. Enter your name. Hiyoko. I'm just going to play as Hiyoko. Of course I am. Hiyoko Tosaka. She is the main character waifu. It's Tosaka Hiyoko, okay? Yes, it is. All right, here we go. We're going to spend Christmas with the birdies, everybody. At last the day has come. The day of my final victory over you. Who is Tori and what is he doing? Isa, Suma, I know you are here tonight. What the actual fuck is going on? And that music is still way too loud, and I put the volume down. There we go, that seems to be fine. Alright, we're good. I know you're here tonight. My heart flutters just imagining your ungainly form prostrating itself in fear before my new weapon. Look up at the night sky. The stars, the moon, they all give me their blessings in this, my decisive moment of artistry. Ooh. Never mind, it seems to have clouded over. Can't the weather try to read the atmosphere at least a little? Can't the weather try to... Oh, hang on. Come on, you ninnies. The star player has arrived at last. Show a little enthusiasm. Ah, it is of no matter. Nothing can overshadow my day of glory now. Prepare yourself for the end, Isasuma. And so, welcome to the final story of Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Nishikikuji Tori, the artist, the one and only, has arrived. Tremble before me, pitiful fools. Wait, no, give me applause for the glory you are about to witness. Tonight, I unveil my master plan. Didn't I just ask for applause? What is this silliness? Hang on, I do have applause. I can give you this. There you go. It's all good. This is my grand entrance. You must... Oh. Oh my god. What on earth is going on? Dead pigeons everywhere. Ah, good Mr. Editor-in-Chief. I'm afraid we're in the middle of a sexy and gradual process at the moment. It's Yuya. Could it wait? You two are... Nishikikuji Tori, right? As you can see, we're a little busy. We really don't need more problems right now, so just sit tight and hold it, kiddo. Actually, I suppose you're not that young anymore. How rude! I still have my youthful vigor. More importantly, what's going on? This is entirely too strange. Oh, could you fill me in a little, please? Would that we could. If anybody here does know what's going on, please speak up. Everyone gathered here to see the total lunar eclipse, and the eclipse started. Oh, nobody has to go back to work. You have a good one there, nobody. And I'll see you again soon, I hope. Oh my goodness. So far, everything is fine. It's just a normal school outing. But then things went wrong. When the last corner of the moon was hidden, everyone here fell asleep. Oh my goodness, asleep? Their brain activity is normal. They're all experiencing an extended period of REM sleep. But REM sleep? So then they're dreaming. It would seem so. Well, what's the problem then? You can just wake them up. We can't, and that's the problem. REM sleep is when the body sleeps but the brain remains awake. Normally you can't wake someone experience it up quite easily, but we can slap their faces and shout in their ears all we want, but they won't wake up. An entire astronomical observation group falling asleep at once. It's strange, but not unheard of. I suppose it's a form of mass hysteria. I've heard that in past cases, the birds involved have woken up by themselves when the moon becomes visible again. Unfortunately for us, the eclipse ended a while ago, and they're still asleep. Oh dear. Do you suppose the clouds have something to do with that? Quite possibly. They gathered right as the eclipse ended, so we haven't seen the moon since before it started. It's awfully hard to believe. How could looking at the moon cause something like... Huh? Like what? Coming through! Oh, it's me! You really need to learn to tailor your speech to the occasion. You are completely lacking in grace and quite rude. The people here are the ones being rude. There's something wrong with a place where dawn doesn't follow pre-dawn. Nageki and I came to this dream country, the Holiday Star, on the night train. We got to run errands for Mr. Forward King. Mr. Forward King? And we got to see our friends, and it all seemed like good fun, but... when morning was coming and we thought we were going to wake up, morning didn't come. Uh-oh. Who are you talking to? Well, the camera, of course. These episodes weren't all released at once, so people have probably forgotten what happened last time. Well, that and I only stream one of these stories a year. Being so directly aware of the camera seems a little unprofessional to me. Whatever. It's better to give the readers a hand. Mr. King? Are you in here? I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. His Royal Highness the King. There you are. Hello, I'm the King. Yes, so you are. Mr. King! You wretched little blob of lemon yogurt! The King was very scared. Because the human girl had come with a scary face and a fierce voice. He's shrinking, Mr. Saka. Control yourself before he disappears entirely. What kind of wimp is he? Something isn't right here, Mr. King. The night isn't ending and we aren't waking up. How very queer. The night does not end. You do not wake up from the dream. What are you talking about? Night is followed by a new morning. And after that a new day. The King said the holiday does not end on the Holiday Star. The holiday is forever. The King asked if a new day were to come, would the holiday not have to end? Would that not be strange? We seem to have arrived at riddles. Oh, common sense makes a very poor weapon in debates here. Well, in that case, how can we get home? The King said there is no returning from the journey you have taken. You should know this well. Oh, we're trapped here. The dead can never return to life. Well, Nageki is dead, but I'm not. Where did that come from? What do you mean, Mr. King? Isn't this just some happy dream theme park or something? The King said this is the land of dreams. This is where birds who have died wait dreaming for the end of eternity. That would make sense for me, but... Your Majesty, not all of the birds here are dead. And there's a living human right here. We didn't do anything aside from watching the eclipse, right? Maybe we got hit by a gigantic meteor? If we died that suddenly, we might arrive in the land of the dead while still alive? Sometimes, not often, but sometimes, someone arrives here a little early. Oh. But the King is kind, and so is always happy to entertain those who need to wait for proper citizenship. And that's why we build the Trump wall here. No, thank you. We are building a wall. There is no escape for you. Let's leave already, Nageki. Do you think we should? This does seem like the place for me. Let's go back to the school. You don't need some pushy king who forces people into staying in this country, in his country either. Indeed. I can't say I like it much. We can get back to the school on the train we took to get here, right? We'll go home whether you want us or not. Don't bother to see us off. The King said the train will not come. Why not? The night will not end. There is no station, and the train will not come. I don't follow the logic. Is that really surprising given who's talking to you? Right, I've had enough of this. We're finding a way out on our own. Fuck's sake. Well, that sounded really cool, but how are we going to get out? The station we arrived at was right around... There's nothing here. It's gone. Seems so. Maybe it stops at a different platform when it's going the other way. But I don't see any platform anywhere. Excuse me? Citizens of this land? Yes, miss? We're perfectly normal tourists and we came here to sightsee. Oh, wonderful. Woo. It is a very nice place. You're welcome to move in. No, we're here to sightsee. We don't want to stay. Is that right? Have you thought about staying permanently then? Stop repeating yourself, you fucking ghost bird. Oh god, what should we do, Nageki? This is like verbal dodgeball. I think we have to find our own way out, like you said. Huh. And now, we need to figure out what to do. Can't you just wait for it to clear up again, even if it doesn't? Shouldn't sunlight work just as well? No, we can't. We've got a time limit, you see. Well, what do you mean? Avians' brains are unstable things, barely out of a period of rapid, unnatural development. And right now, everybody on the ground here is suffering from a disconnect between their brains and their bodies. If we leave them for too long, they won't be able to wake up again. They'll be stuck dreaming until they die. That said, I don't know what will happen with the human. What? So they'll become vegetables? Izasuma, you cretin! Wake up! If you're going to slip into an eternal dream, at least do it after being appropriately awed by my artistry. I want to head back in. Do I have your permission? Do you understand what you're asking, Sakazaki Yuya? Head in? Into the world of dreams? I am a messenger of dreams. Sounds pretty romantic, doesn't it? One of the victims, Shirogane Sakuya, is a relative of Sakazaki's. Sakazaki can synchronize with his brain waves and access his dreams, if he follows the right procedure. It's a very strange thing. Everyone here is seeing the exact same dream, almost like a field trip of the soul. Carve it into your soul, kid. I believe that's someone else's line. Last time I went in, I confirmed a few of them aside from Sakuya. And I suspect that I can spur them into action directly. We can get them out of here. Ooh. Your job here isn't to take a hit for your younger brother. Can you promise me you'll act with discretion? Yes, sir. I can. Understood. Your orders, Sakazaki, are to enter the dream through Shirogane Sakuya, extract the people trapped inside, and pull it out. Or pull out. This will only be a success if everyone comes out alive, and that includes you, Sakazaki Yuya. Yes, sir. Wait just a minute. What's in that bottle? Is that stuff legal? And those are sleeping pills. Yes? He's about to enter someone else's dream. If he wants to get in, he doesn't have much of a choice. This isn't something to do on a whim. Ugh! This can't possibly be good for you. Don't come crying to me if you start experiencing embarrassingly personal side effects. Everything has a price. If you've got a goal in mind, you better be prepared to pay up. Here are the electrodes. I'll be keeping an eye on the monitor. You ready, Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, sir. Jeez. Fine, I get it. I'll help too. Why are you so angry all of a sudden? I'm not angry. I just can't stand being here with you two stealing all the dramatic roles. Let me do something too. There, you want to get rid of those clouds, yes? Can you do something about them? Just who do you think I am? I am the man once known as The Crawler, the former head of the 2nd Optical Ordnance Division. And now I go by the Champion Bad Guy. I am the greatest advisor in the artistic research sector. Nisha Kikuji Tori. Oh my goodness, do you think my new weapon can't handle a few puny clouds? I see. Certainly sounds impressive. How soon can you be ready? Wind speed, air temperature, humidity. Once I've collected some meteorological data, my calculations will be simple. Give me 20 minutes and I shall unveil my masterpiece. So you'll be cracking the dream from the outside while I go at it from the inside? Sounds good to me. I'm going under. Adieu. Oh, down he goes. This is the place where he was having that tea party. It looks like it isn't too easy to plug a hole in here once it's open. I can't let myself get forcibly ejected again. Time to find everyone and convince them to say goodbye to Dreamland. Oh, if only you knew, Yuya, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that good here. We're kind of trapped. And as for the people he's trying to rescue...
Please take it easy. This kingdom is a wonderful place. Just take it easy.
Oh, double take it easy combo. Fuck. I can't stand it. Doesn't look like anyone's changing their mind. They just keep on asking us to move in. We're not going to learn anything from them. Trying to break through their line and find the egress. Let's go, Nageki. Anywhere as long as we get out of here. That doesn't sound like much of a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. Excellent, mon ami. Your reckless energy is a sight for sore eyes indeed. Floppy dove, man. I thought you'd be stuck in a mysterious land getting sued for inappropriate behavior by the Queen of Hearts by now. I'm so glad you're okay. A real hero always says his good moves for the final scene, after all. Which is to say, we've got an emergency. I can't risk sticking around too long and getting van-hammered again. So, I'll keep this quick. This place is not real. We have to leave quickly. Yes, I know. I shouldn't even be here. I'm not a bird. But... we don't know how to get out. Meaning it's not enough just what? Meaning it's not enough just to be aware and want to wake up. That sentence made no sense at all. What's going on, Yuya? Will we be okay? Please tell us whatever you know. Well, alright, stay calm and listen. I'll fill you in on what's going on in the real world. Ow! If we stay like this for too long, we'll turn into potheads? Not potheads, Mr. Saka. Vegetables. Exactly. And that's why I'm here to find you all, wake you up, and end the dream. But what's going on? What's that light? A flare? Is this some sort of super mission signal? The ground is shaking. I don't think that's a flare. That was pretty fast. I guess he's got more than a big mouth after all? Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, right, he's attacking from the outside. Angle, set. Power, set. Back up, set. Perfection. Pure pearlescent moonlight shine on my beautiful figure. A night as artistic as this needs no plain, ugly clouds. Allow me to introduce the pinnacle of my efforts in the field of optics. What is it? Nishiki Kikuji Masterpiece X792 Point Light Weapon System AC Vortex. Oh yeah. Yuya? What's going on? Is this some sort of natural disaster? A friendly bird is giving us a hand. He's going to break this dream from the outside. The sky is getting... well, the sky is getting brighter. Is it morning again? I can't say I'd be unhappy if the moonlight alone fixed everything, but well, we'll see. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Yes, what do you think you're doing?
Why are you trying to break down our beautiful castle? The king will not let you leave.
Oh shit, there's kings everywhere. The clouds are parting. Good work. But of course. Have I ever failed? Oh, how beautiful the beautiful full moon. Show us your lovely form. Or don't. The king said, don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. What is this? This must be some sort of joke. I'm not dreaming. Is this not reality? It is. What you and I are seeing should be real anyway. Then what is that hideous thing doing up there? Oh god, it's an emerald egg. The king made an egg. Okay, a giant enormous egg. A giant black egg to hide the kingdom away. Is? Mr. Saka? Oh, Mr. Saka? What a crazy dream, huh? It's a little early to say that.
The nightmare isn't over yet, mon ami.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Not after you said all that flag-raising stuff, Yuya. God damn it. You bloody optimist, you've ruined everything. Things certainly look a little different at least. It's pitch dark all around us, and quiet. There's no sound apart from our own voices. Oh, it got bright, and there was that earthquake, and then the king showed up out of nowhere. What happened?
I am not entirely sure myself. I think we can safely say that King Fellow doesn't want us leaving, though.
I think he shut us in. This is kidnapping! Hey, Mr. King, what kind of VIP treatment is this? I don't want any of it. There's no reply. It's just a cold, dark abyss.
What do we do?
Higeki? Yuya? Are the others okay?
The king doesn't seem to want to let any of us go, so he's probably trapped the others in here too.
Of course. What? We can't see anything.
Hello? Are there people here?
So he can't... What? Oh, I missed that. Jesus, I missed that one thing. That's fine. I can just barely make out Nageki and Yuya, but if they step back even just a little bit, I'd lose them. We can't see... We can't see what's a wall and what's a corridor. We'll never find any... Hey there.
You a bit of a bind, eh?
Look at this little vagabond pigeon. Look at him. Oh! Mr. Migrant Bird.
Oh, it's good to get stuck like this. Be troubled as much as you can while you're still young, I say.
Now isn't the time for friendly old man wisdom.
You know him?
Well, we've bumped into him a few times. He's just a hungry old man.
A hungry old man? That's a depressing way of putting it. Professor Nanani and the doctor are the only two adults asleep on the roof. What's going on here?
You're a migrant, right, mister? Do you know how to get out of here?
Oh, I haven't the slightest.
If you're going to show up right when we're stuck, can't you at least be useful?
I've never been good at sticking to a goal. I just wait for the wind to blow and head wherever it smells like tender grasses. There's no need for you young folks to be in such a hurry either. Why not take a break for a change? We appreciate the thought, but alas, we are a little short on time right now.
We're one step away from a permanent vegetative state after all. We're still alive. We shouldn't be here. Well, I may have come here. Well, I may have come here naturally.
Oh, is that right? I thought there was something odd about you. You came here early by mistake.
I like living fast.
Yes, that does sound like a problem. Only dead birds are supposed to come here? No, that's not it. Don't look so down. You weren't far off. Really, this star isn't a place anyone should come to.
What do you mean? So it's not where we end up when we die?
Birds who pass their names to the stars wander the night sky. There are any number of places to see. But there are also stars like this, stars which aren't stars. It's a bit like Hitman to Fid's light, if you see what I mean.
A man to Fid?
A lure for prey, or something like that. It's a real problem. If I get stuck on a fake star like this, I can't continue my journey. I've got to find a way out. Well, I'll go take a look around.
Well, as long as somebody gets us out of this nightmare, I'll be happy.
Oh.
It's not very bright, but I can see some starlight now. There are tiny stars everywhere. I hadn't noticed them before.
Your eyes are getting used to the darkness. See? A little break now and then can help too.
He's right, my eyes are used to it now. We're standing in the center of a large round room with 2 doors.
Maybe everyone else is through those?
Though we can't tell where they lead.
Oh, don't you have your map with you?
We just got shut in here. We didn't get to bring a strategy guide along.
But doesn't the Morning Dove there have a planisphere?
Yes, I have it.
Well, there's your map.
Nageki's planisphere? It is a very nice planisphere, but will studying constellations now really
Oh. Oh. I get to study things now. Let's see. Huh? An egg. Looks like a little dark nebula. Ugh. That's a bad egg. When an egg turns black, it's rotten. Black is the colour of a poor chick who died before hatching. We're just a little bit above the very bottom now. The stars' lights are birds' souls, burning bright and happy, even in a dead egg. Jeez, that's morbid, man. So you want to get out of here? My job here is to find everyone and get out, yes. I think I'm ready to go home. And I want to see tomorrow. Please save the poor human girl. Look, we're one step closer to hatching. Chick grows teeth to help them tear out of their shells and into the new world. We only need them that once. With them, we can break out of this shell by our own strength. No matter how tough the shell is, it'll break eventually. If the chick is alive, it can break free. Well, this is a false star. That wasn't a real light you saw. That was the lighthouse luring wanderers in from the Milky Way. A false star is a dangerous thing. Once you're in, well, it can be hard to get out. It's scary. Break the shell and burn down the false light. The morning dove there can do it. After all, he's got all the answers. Answers? Oh, I see. So all this is fake. Do you have a plan, Nageki? No, not really. I just know that the king was thinking... I just know what the king was thinking when he made this place. I know why he took one of our stars, and I know only I can break it. If I can, that is. Somehow. Well, good luck. Is that it? Wait. Can't you explain that a little more? Ah, too late. He's gone. Jeez, no one likes a key character who just shows up with a whole bunch of gnomic advice and doesn't actually say anything useful. Oh, no, mon ami. At least he gave us some hints, right? And some cause for optimism. He said that I could do it. Well, at least the gnomic and hungry old man gave Nageki some clear reassurance. Your planisphere sure is turning out to be useful, Nageki. Thank God you brought it with you. A little above the very bottom. So we're right here. And there are 2 stars nearby, and if the stars are what he said, we should be able to find everyone else if we aim for the stars. Oh, let's hope so. And there are 2 suspicious stars at the top. A false lighthouse. That must be the light we saw from the plaza. And from what he said, we need to break it. Alright. Okay. Now then, we need to head up both sides. This looks like a good time to split up, don't you think? Happens all the time in longer dungeons and RPGs. I'm ready to roll. Protecting the ladies is always my first priority. I'd like to go with you, mon ami, but I'll go alone. You'll be safer if you've got the map with you, after all. Take care of her, alright? Right. I suppose I can do that, being a ghost bird and all. Well, the king very kindly trapped us all in a gigantic evil doom egg. Will we escape from the dream with our lives? Oh, of course we will. After all, this place is crazy. What kind of place doesn't have morning radio aerobics? And so we split up, Nageki and me going through one door, Yuya going through the other. We'll wake everyone from this dream and smash this rotten egg from the inside. Yuya's already off and getting stuff done. We better move along too. Right. Yuya does seem pretty professional sometimes. He even had a real gun during that time at Christmas. Maybe he really was the FBI or with the FBI or something. I'm opening the door. Are you ready? Bring it on. Here we go. The Lying Picture Book. Oh my goodness. Why is it lying to me? Stop lying to me, picture book. So, oh, I think this is just the chapter. Next. Oh, there we go. Once there was an Oko-san. Look at him run. Once there was an Oko-san. Oh, you gotta click that there. There was something the Oko-san wanted to find no matter what. So he ran to the ends of the earth. The Oko-san was very fast. He could run anywhere. He ran everywhere. Thomas was everywhere. At the end of the earth, there was a giant hole in the ground.
The Okasan fell into the hole. No one remembers the Okasan now. Poor Okasan. Poor Okasan. He is dead now. Grrr, Okasan is the pudding god! Okasan is the god of Mount Pudding! Oh my goodness, he's not kidding. Okasan! Hostage confirmed. Moving to secure. Okasan, let's get out of here, okay? Grrr! Fuck you! Okasan used wing attack. It's super effective. Ow, ow, Okasan, that hurts. Calm down and listen to me. Grrr! Okasan is not Okasan. Okasan is the god of Mount Pudding. Oh jeez, you're not being a particularly benevolent god either way. Yeah, Okasan, a god has to listen to the voices of the downtrodden common people. Grrr! Really? Yes. Grrr! In that case, Okasan will listen for 3 centimeters. Okasan, this pudding isn't real. You have to kiss it goodbye and come back to reality where the real pudding is. Grrr! Silence! So 3 centimeters is about 10 seconds, right? Apparently. Looks like it. Okasan, calm down. This crummy thing isn't the pudding you've been searching for all these years. Grrr! Pudding is pudding. What does Hyoko know about pudding? I don't know anything about pudding. Think about it, Okasan. Is the pudding you seek something I could understand? Of course not. It's something beyond and above, something completely outside my comprehension. Whenever you talk about pudding, it's like it's the meaning of the universe or final secret of the earth or some sort of cult deity. No matter how hard you've tried to explain it, I just don't get it. I still don't know what the pudding you're looking for is, but I do understand that it's not something you can find just like that. Of course not. The pudding is an amazing treasure. Doesn't this strike you as odd then? How could you have found that amazing treasure without doing anything? What have you been training for all these years? Haven't you been training so you can find the pudding which sleeps forgotten at the end of the earth? You couldn't possibly find a treasure like that this easily. It's a trap, Okasan. A fake. A dirty pudding fake. It's evil pudding. It is a false pudding. You have to remember, Okasan. Remember the pudding you seek. Thank you. I am free. The fuck, Okasan? What are you doing? And before we knew it, we're standing in a room just like the one we started. Was everything we saw in here before just an illusion created by the king? Probably, yes. He was hoping to hold us back. Okasan has remembered. True pudding is the universe itself. But it cannot be found in this universe. It is infinite. I don't think I follow. Don't worry, I don't either. Okasan must return to Earth and seek the true pudding. Oh my goodness, we've saved Okasan. That was easy. The wall cracked. We must be breaking the shell, like the migrant said. Oh, I get it. When someone starts thinking, I want to go home, the egg cracks a little. There you go. Doesn't look like it'll crack anymore though, and we probably couldn't break it by hand. We need to keep going forward. Okasan is going home! Yeah. Okasan, wait! Okasan gallops off into the darkness, snorting and cooing with excitement. Well, he can probably take care of himself just fine. Probably. My eyes are getting used to the darkness again, and I can make out another door opposite from where we came in. Who will we find in the next room? Let's open that storybook again. The unclosed picture book. Once, there was a chrysalis. The chrysalis was all alone. Thomas was everywhere. I didn't know how to grow up, so it stayed a chrysalis forever. Oh, it didn't know. One day a butterfly came along. The butterfly said, "Let's be friends." I can show you how to become a beautiful butterfly like me. The lonely chrysalis was happy, because it wasn't alone anymore, and the metapod became a butterfree. But its friend the butterfly disappeared soon after. The lonely chrysalis was alone again. It was lies, fake news, Butterfree. I didn't know where to go anymore. I didn't know what it wanted to do anymore. It didn't know. The lonely chrysalis shrank and hardened. Nothing will ever come out of it now. Poor chrysalis. Poor chrysalis. You stupid dead insect. Merry Christmas! Oh my god, there they are again. It's the Christmas junkies. And here I was expecting some emotionally charged, heart-wrenching scene. It's just these fucks again. You shouldn't judge by appearances. Maybe these creatures have some sort of deep internal conflict as well. Well, they fucking well better. Well, we did find out that they have a tragic backstory. Miru, Kaku, we need to get out of here. If we stay here too long, we won't be able to go home anymore. Merry Christmas? What? This place is called the Holiday Star, but it's not Christmas, is it? It's some fake news, terrible non-Christmas thing. If we don't get out of here, we'll never be able to celebrate Christmas again. Merry Christmas! Shock times 10 to the 6th. Oh my goodness. I suppose that's an expression of surprise? They do appear to be moved. Merry Christmas! That would be bad. Really bad. Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku want to start preparing for next Christmas. Zoom! Well, that was easy. The two of them run off into the darkness. That was a lot easier than Okasan. But there aren't any cracks in the shell. There must still be someone here. Well, I guess so. Hello? We just went through this plain corridor a little while ago anyway. I already know who we'll find through that door. Enormous enemy is approaching. Keep your dignity, Nageki. I'm already dead, so I think I'll be safe no matter what, but... Well, do be careful, Mr. Saka. Oh dear. Coming through! Huh? There's no reply. It's just a kitchen. Mr. Saka, watch out! What is it? Oh my god! What? What happened? Nageki slams into me from behind. I go rolling across the floor. Nageki, and I thought you were such a gentleman. I'm as surprised as you are. Complain to whoever attached that thing to the ceiling. Eh? Thing? Ceiling? A gigantic bear trap is lying on the floor where I stood a moment ago. Did that floor fall from the ceiling? It's Shu! Oh. Do forgive me. It appears to have fallen a little more slowly than I calculated for. Do not fear, I will use more exact measurements next time. What do you mean, do not fear, you people-sidle partridge proprietor? And you're supposed to lay bear traps on the ground anyway. Hanging it from the ceiling? Really? I swear, kids these days can't do anything right. Kids. I was planning to modify it such that it would seize the victim's head and then lift them back up to the ceiling. It would help with desanguinization, you see. I see you weren't planning to close after all. Oh, my neck hurts just thinking about it. Fluffy heretic chef. I mean, Dr. Iwamin, your dark fantasy affectations end now. You've noticed too, right? This place isn't normal. We've been shut in. If we stay here for too long, we'll enter a persistent vegetative state? What, you mean he already knows? I read a report on a similar phenomenon where a number of people shared a dream. A few years ago now. I suspect we were under the effects of something not unlike mass hypnosis caused by the eclipse. If that's not the case, you should not be here. Ah. No, I'm still confused. Well, at least we don't have to explain it to you. Let's escape together, Doctor. No, thank you. Rejected at the speed of light. Jesus Christ. Are you more comfortable here, then? Who knows? I haven't even been here for half a day. I haven't quite decided yet. But didn't you say yourself that you're one of those sad people who only love research, Doctor? Your brains will rot and drip out your ears if you stay in this eternal holiday kingdom with its happy-go-lucky king. It is as you say. If I have my fill of research, I can't complain. The term vegetative, it's not entirely accurate. The brain relinquishes control over the body and sinks into a state of pure, unadulterated thought. Is this not so? You did say that our brains were disconnected from our bodies, so I guess so? To cast away all functions but conscious thought. What a pure state of being. That is pretty sexy.
You need cream for that one. I've turned into a being of pure light energy. Oh my goodness, it fascinates me to become a bird of pure light energy. But, do you really want to stay in this dream forever, Doctor? Since when were you the dreamy type? Dreams are not such rigid things as you seem to think. The activity of the brain is no different while dreaming than while awake. But there isn't anything here to use for your favourite diabolical experiments. No, we cannot be so sure about that. The king of this star seems to have absorbed the knowledge and experiences of all who have washed ashore here and blended them into a being capable of conscious action after all. You've lost me. To put it another way, the birds on this star hold within themselves the capability to replay any number of past events. This star is practically overflowing with material for study. Have no worries there. This isn't the sort of thing that happens every day, after all. Since I have a chance to experience it, I want to stay and take advantage of it. Are you really sure about that, sir? No matter what you study, no matter what you discover, you'll never be able to announce it to the world. I seek knowledge, and knowledge alone. I'm not doing this for someone else's sake, or for some earthly goal. Given the chance to engage in unadulterated thought without the outside disturbance, I'm happy to accept it. Oh, well, that didn't work out. Go ahead. We have nothing more to talk about. Well, the shell cracked. Well, it did crack, but it looks a little subpar. Those cracks must be from Miru and Kaku. Probably. We don't have much time, so we'll go rescue the others. Please reconsider while we're gone, Doctor. Well, we shall see. Ho ho ho! He is Santa Partridge. I knew it all along. This is no time for ho 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 fluffetic. I do hope he decides to help us. The infirmary would be awfully lonely without the murderous fluffetic around. Mr. Saka, yes? We've got company. Greetings, travellers. Jeez, we've already decided to go home. No one likes a host who tries to lock you in their house and make you stay forever. How many of these vague see-through citizens are there anyway? You all should try talking to the king too. Only a tyrant would try to stop visitors from leaving, right? Have you all been here with that king forever? No, we haven't. We are the same as you. Huh? So you came from outside? You must have been the same. We were very afraid and we came here. Oh, you must be the guys on the roof then, maybe. Afraid? Nagaki and I had a nice time coming here on a comfortable train with a friendly conductor. I don't remember being afraid of anything. If you came from outside, you have homes to return to, right? Why are you staying here? Because we don't have to worry about anything. Because there's nothing scary here. The king said, the king is all, and all are the king. Oh my god! Soon, you guests from away will be the king too. All are the king. So there is nothing scary here. Everyone is together. Let's be together. The king is waiting on his royal throne. But the king glances nervously at Nagaki. The king does not want to be friends with that mourning dove. You don't have to come. I don't want to be friends with the king either. That's not very nice of you. The king commanded you shall stay away. Uh-oh. Serious shit happening here. The kings fade into darkness, leaving their selfish command behind. Wow, Nagaki. From the look on his face, I bet the king is changing his royal underwear right about now. He's a bit of a crybaby. I don't think scaring him is very hard. I do wonder about it, though. Why was he so afraid of Nagaki? The migrant said something about that too. Maybe you're the king's natural enemy? Let's hope so. And those vague citizens turned into the king and disappeared. If what they said is true, perhaps everyone who stays here ends up turning into the king? That's a bit much. What is this, a horror movie? Oh, well, at least it sounds like he's waiting for us. We've got to go find the others. And then teach him a thing or two about international travel laws. Alright, we're doing that. Not much variety in the decor here, I must say. I'm getting a little sick of it.
Wonder how things are going on the roof. I can probably trust Mr. 1 Leon rather to keep my body from spontaneously combusting or anything like that. That artistic scientist fellow's probably cleared the clouds away, but the king of this place blocks the moonlight. A search and rescue mission in a zone of total surrealism, eh? This is new even to me. Uh-oh. We found you yet. The decorated picture book. Once there was a beautiful piano. The piano was decorated with gemstones in all the colors of the rainbow. Oh, how it sparkled and glittered. Everyone told it was beautiful. What a beautiful piano. No one had ever seen such a wonderful piano before. The piano's owner was very pleased and decorated the piano even more. Everyone in all the land praised the piano's beauty. No one from anywhere wanted to hear its voice. But the gemstones were heavy, so heavy, and one day they crushed the piano flat. Poor piano. Poor piano. Who could this be, I wonder? Oh, it's Saki again. What is this trash? Is there no limit to its vulgarity? The composition is poor, the story is juvenile, and the art is messy. I opened the door to find a fantal angrily beating a book on the floor. Salutations, Sakuya. I'm glad to see you are still yourself. What? Is there no getting rid of you? What now? The tea party is already over. Is it? That's too bad. I was really looking forward to drinking some of your tea too. I wouldn't have given you anything even if you had showed up on time. Don't get full of yourself, mongrel. I'll be expecting an invitation card next time too. Sakuya sticks his beak in the air and coos irritatedly. By the way, what were you reading just now? I pick up the book, which Sakuya had thrown on the floor. I haven't the slightest. Do you remember where you found it? Do not treat me like a child. The king gave it to me. I do not mean to insult a gift of royalty, but that thing is amazing. It is like the scribbles of a deranged child. A picture book, eh? Curious. So this little flirtation from the king... This is a little flirtation from the king, or rather an invitation to stay here. I suppose it's meant to paint reality in a poor light to flatter the world of dreams? Alas, its message appears to have been lost on Sakuya. Something is wrong with someone who dresses a musical instrument up like a Christmas tree. Instruments come with their own beauty already built in. Gaudiness is hardly the deciding factor in an instrument's value. Indeed, an instrument covered in sparkly gewgaws to impress uncultured fools is the epitome of crassness. Decorating an instrument to the detriment of its tone is absurd, ludicrous. If the author of this drivel was here now, I would sit him down and lecture him for 3 days, without break. He continues on, angrily expounding the qualities of musical timbre. I wonder if he realizes just how much he cares about music. As his brother, I can only hope to see the magnificent blooming of that enthusiasm one day in the real world. Very true. Visual flair is hardly what an instrument is there for. The piano is here. The piano in here should have used his voice to let everyone know that before he got crushed. I wasn't created to be decorated. Let me sing. Something like that. Something like that. It's weird. Why are you smoking like that? What a disrespectful cretin you are. I love how sick-headed you are, Sakuya. It'll save me a lot of trouble. What is this? Do you mock me? No, quite the opposite. Now that was praise. I doubt it. Your ridiculous facial expression is proof of your deceit. Forgive me, I was born with it. What am I to do? Now then, I can't spend too much time here. I doubt whoever I run into next will be as easy as you, after all. I knew you didn't just want to hear by chance. Tell me, what is happening? You're always good at keeping things moving. Thanks, Sakuya. There he goes, he's already disappeared. What? You do not jest? It's hard to believe, but unfortunately, it is true. You and I are hooked together with a whole bunch of electrical wires right now. You can't, without my permission. You weren't exactly being responsive.
And it's an emergency anyway. Easier to ask forgiveness than approval, right? Now then, Sakuya. Will you spend eternity having tea here with that cheerful, artistically challenged king? Inconceivable! I will not stand for it! Off he goes. We did it. Just who do you think I am? I am Shirogane Sakuya level. It is completely out of the question. I demand to see the man responsible for this idiocy at once. I shall have recompense for this gross discourtesy towards me. Sakuya runs off into the darkness, an aura of unusual proactivity about him. No one gets the better of my little brother. Now then, who's next? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. The Black and White Picture Book. Once upon a time, there lived a white dove and a black dove. The white dove loved the sunflower. The black dove loved the sunflower too. What a beautiful sunflower it was. It was as warm and bright as the sun itself. The sunflower would go out and play with the doves all day long. But one day, the sunflower made friends with a star, and after that, the sunflower always went out at night. Without the sunflower, as bright as the sun, to light them, the days became dark. The white dove knew how nice the night star was and became sad, and more sad, and cried. The black dove thought the night star would turn into a shooting star and go disappear somewhere far away. Things would be better then. But in the end, both doves froze in the darkness and died. Poor doves. Poor doves. This one is just as bad as the last one. Not my style at all. What did you think of it? Kawara Ryota? The king said, you have done nothing wrong. You're the one who found the treasure first. That doesn't mean anything. How I feel doesn't matter. Looks like he's more interested in talking to the king than to me. I guess I'm still not charming enough, eh? The king said that mourning dove is a bad, bad bird. The mourning dove wants to steal something precious from the king, and from you. You must know already that mourning dove is an evil, evil demon. Nageki is a ghost, but he's not evil. I guess he can be scary if you make a mess of the library books, but... The king said, but you are very afraid of him, are you not? Because you could tell that your greatest treasure will be taken far, far away. If you join the king, you will not be afraid of anything anymore. The evil demon will be gone then. The king is waiting for you. After a lot of smarmy babbling, the king disappears. Salutations, O troubled young pigeon. Mind if I join you for a bit? Oh, Yuya. So you ended up here too. I thought it was just us. Well, I wasn't exactly invited. You know how it is. I'm here to rescue you all. Blah, 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 blah. Please decide to bust out of here and come home with us as soon as possible. I see. So we're all in the same dream after all. So it's not just something I'm imagining all by myself. By all indications, yes. The king there is the host and creator of this charade, and you're all guests. And I'm crashing the party. Everyone dreaming the same dream beneath the starry night sky. Very romantic. So, are you still caught up in this dream? I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. It's very painful. And when I wake up, it might just end up even more painful. From what little I saw of the king's solicitations, I can guess pretty easily what he means. And I'm a bit of a specialist in that area. You know by now what it is that's causing you pain, right? I haven't done... Talk to me, Ryota. I'm here for you and I can help you. What's bothering you? What are you afraid of? Once you put it into words, you'll know exactly what you need to do. That's what I think anyway. So, it's why I talk so much all the time. Seems reasonable, does it not? At this rate, you'll rot from the inside, quite literally at that. Be brave, Ryota. I'm afraid of Hiyoko not being with me, even if this is a dream. I always worry too much, and at first I thought this dream was just me being scared that someday she'll leave me behind. But I guess that's not it. The Hiyoko I saw here, is the real Hiyoko. His eyes flicker about nervously.
What he says is true. Even though this is a dream, Hiyoko is acting of her own accord. Hiyoko has been with me ever since we were children. We've been together so long, somewhere along the line, I started thinking it would stay like that forever. But it won't. It never would. It was all just my imagination. All of it. God, that's depressing. His eyes glisten with tears. Ah, how bright his innocence shines to one as worldly and jaded as myself. He probably hasn't even realized that what he's feeling is love. I took it all for granted. I thought it would last forever. But that's not possible. I know Hiyoko better than anyone. I know what she loves and what she hates. What she's good at and what she isn't. I know everything about her. But I don't anymore. Nageki knows a Hiyoko that I don't. And not just in this dream. She spends more time in the library every day. If someday I stop being special to her, well, for that matter, maybe I just thought I was special to her. All this time to her, I've been nothing but... Well, what a pickle. If I've been reading the signs right, Nageki and Hiyoko aren't quite to the point where Ryota should be worrying. But his fears are going to get more and more likely by the day. I need to pick my words carefully. How can I coax this young man's heart back into the real world without breaking it? Persuasion to the maximum. Here we go. Oh, I get to pick something here. What is special? Believe in Hiyoko. Do it. Believe in Hiyoko, Ryota. You're just jumping at shadows. What do you mean? They aren't really a couple. I've had a 1,000 loves. I could tell at a glance. I would like to think that, but he looks just as troubled as before. Shoot. That wasn't what was worrying him. What I'm trying to say is, you're clearly her favorite, Ryota? What do you know about Hiyoko, Yuya? Do you think you understand every woman in the world just because you always skip class to go around town hitting on girls? That is a little harsh, isn't it? Not that I can exactly explain myself now. It would take too long. A casual here today, gone tomorrow bird like you can't even comprehend the depth of my relationship with Hiyoko. We've been together forever. I know Hiyoko better than anyone. And the same goes for her. She knows me better than anyone else in the entire world. We have always been one in two. And I won't let that end now. He's turning into the king. Oh my god. His Royal Highness the King. There is no way back to your old home. Your home is the Holiday Star now. Everyone's home is the Holiday Star. Oh, did we fuck it up? Welcome, my new friends, my new kings. Happily ever after. Fucking hell, that was it? Oh my god, that was the bad end. I don't think there's no auto-saves. Do I really have to skip through all of that shit again? Oh god. I could perhaps continue. What are these? Short episode, Midnight Attack of the Nightmare. Oh my god, well, that was the most depressing Christmas ever. Oh my god, and so everyone died. Let's go to the radio, because we always do that. I guess we're on part 4, spoilers ahead. Oh my god, and everything was a disaster. Merry Christmas. The how and why of St. Pigeon Nations. The how and why of St. Pigeon Nations. It's time to break out the question box. This is Kawara Ryota from Class 2-3. Last time was a little exciting, wasn't it? I'm glad we didn't get dropped. This time we're going to do a special feature on BBL. BBL, or Bad Boys Love, is an extra long truth scenario which was included with the full version of the game. Today we'll be answering questions about BBL, so be warned, there will be spoilers. I don't recommend continuing this if you haven't finished BBL yet. Do you want to keep going? Sure. Alright, let's get started. This will be a little complicated, but I think I should explain where we are before jumping into questions. Holiday Star takes place in a happy world where the BBL route never began during winter break and the third semester. Oh, the original one. Okay. So naturally, up until now, the questions have been answered by the peaceful, undisturbed Otami route versions of each character. But because we're doing BBL this time, we'll be calling on the versions of each character who lived or didn't live through BBL. Just don't think about it too hard and you'll be fine. In the end, it's just because, unlike books or movies, visual novels have all kinds of branches and possibilities. Even if it's a little odd for me to be saying that. Sorry, that was a little long. Questions. This is one from Surawo. Was Hiyoko raised in an orphanage? How has she managed everything all this time? Hiyoko isn't here, so I'll be answering for her again. Her parents did die a long time ago, but she was never taken in by an orphanage. She did live with my mother and me for a while, but she decided she'd rather live on her own. Living by one's own strength is a hunter-gatherer's pride, after all. I could never be like her. She was always so tough and cool, you know. On to the next question. This one's from Damarushi. For the Doctor. What did you like so much about Professor Kawara? What was so appealing about a good-for-nothing dove like that who couldn't even have taken care of his own family? That's what it says, Doctor. Wait, no, Doctor, stop. You can't just tear up the letters. I'd like to picture him doing that with his beak. You can't put them through the shredder either. Oh, it's completely destroyed. That is all. That's not an answer, Doctor. Sorry, Damaruchi. I guess the subject of my father is a bit of a sensitive area with him. Dad never did come home much, though. I don't remember what kind of person he was either. I wonder what kind of boss he was for the Doctor. Hey, Doctor, wait! Was there something else? Next question is for you, too. It's just this one. It's just this one more. Could you please stay? The contents may warrant repayment that the emergency room won't be able to fix, but very well. Are you planning to break into the third dimension to claim vengeance, Doctor? Then again, you probably could. Anyway, I'll read it, and if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. Let's not get anyone killed. Indeed, though I can't guarantee that we won't. This is from Tommy about how many aliases you've had to date, Doctor. Would you mind telling me what a few of them are? I don't keep them lying around for use as party tricks. That doesn't answer the question, sir. I think it is enough. I simply use names as I need, in situations where it would be inconvenient for people to realize who I am, you see. Would revealing my names not then be quite inconvenient? That's true, but no one reading this will mind spoilers. I don't mean inconvenience for them. I mean inconvenient for me. I will be going now. Goodbye. Oh, he's gone. You didn't even answer either of them, Doctor. Looks like you're having some trouble. Oh, there's Yuya again. Yuya! How about I answer that question for him? You're always here just when we need you, Yuya. I have been trailing here for quite some time after all. I'll leak a little confidential information just for you. You're always ready to reveal state secrets just when we need them, Yuya. Well then, that's a little harsh, isn't it? Anyway, moving right along. As you all know, his name is a member of faculty of St. Pigeon Nations, and his name as a medical doctor is Iwamin Shu. And his name as a researcher for the Hawk Party is Isa Suma. That's the name I first knew him by. We also have evidence indicating that Ishiki Mishiho, the public prosecutor who died suddenly a few years ago, might be the same person. And finally, there's a theory that his real identity is as the heir to the Ichiju group, but that's still just a rumor. Well, he has quite the history, doesn't he? It all seems a little excessive to me. In any case, the truth remains shrouded in darkness. Anyway, that's it for me. Can't keep the ladies waiting after all. Adieu. I love his little headphones. Thank you, Yuya. It's a little late now, but will he be okay? The Doctor was awfully insistent about hiding those names, and he just blabbed all about them. Oh well. But then again, he can take care of himself. It's not like the Doctor could kill him or anything, even if he did find out. Next letter. It's one from Sanya for Nageki. Did you disappear entirely after BBL, or are you living on inside Ryota? Also, what would you have done if you had never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know, and I can't stop crying. Nageki will have to answer this himself. You made me come in just a little while ago too. Sorry, but you're a really important figure in BBL, so we need to have you there. Sanya was asking what happened to you after BBL. At the very least, we do know that I spoke to you when you woke up from hibernation. Right, let's take a look at that scene. Oh, Mr. Kawaga? Mr. Kawa? Mr. Saka, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawara! Tasaka! I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. That scene appears in the special epilogue that you get if you play through a second time. That was a pretty bad spoiler. Are you sure it's okay to show that? There might be people who've cleared BBL but still haven't seen it. Oh! Sorry. I wasn't thinking. Don't look. Don't look! It's a little late now. Anyway, as you can see, my consciousness still seems to be there. So maybe I haven't disappeared completely. That's still pretty vague. I don't exactly exist to begin with. It's a little hard to imagine something that doesn't exist disappearing. But then again, part of your body is inside mine now, so maybe you do exist after all? I don't know what happens after the end of BBL. Maybe I disappear later on, or maybe I end up sharing Mr. Kawara's body. Maybe if I do end up staying, I'd like to see Hitori move on and finally start living for himself. Then I could disappear. It would be nice to see Professor Nanaki living happily. He's been through so much. It wasn't all fun and games for me either, but I definitely agree. How about the second question? Also, what would you have done if I had never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know and I can't stop crying. You can't stop crying? You know you can't change the past. You can't hope for a future which won't be allowed to come either. Didn't you think about where you wanted to go in life, Nageki? Not really. I never had a dream for what I wanted to be when I grew up or anything like that. If nothing had ever happened, I probably would have gone on to college, graduated, and thought about things from there. It's pretty hard to know where you'll be in a few years down the line. I haven't put any thought into my career path at all. I bet you'd make a good museum curator, or a librarian, or a writer. I've never really felt like writing books of my own. Being a curator would be interesting, though. Well, think about it. For the world where you're still alive, yes, something like that. Is that all? Yeah, thank you, Nageki. Woo! This last one is anonymous. It's for... Oh god, it's Hitori. Hello? Is this the recording room? Mr. Yuzuni? Please come in, have a seat. Gee, and biscuits, how nice. Yes, this is very nice. Would it be alright if I brought some home? I'd like to give them to the children. Oh, yes, I think that would be fine. I'll wrap them up for you when we're done. Really? Oh, I'm so happy, thank you. He's certainly quite talkative. It's almost hard to believe he's actually Professor Nanaki. Wait, what? He's Professor Nanaki? Our last letter is addressed to you. I have a question for Hitori. You're supposed to have been good at studying, but were you able to go to school? You had a job as a lecturer, and after that you took care of the children. Certainly doesn't seem like you'd have the time. I don't go. I am enrolled, though. You're enrolled, but don't go? Is that, are you a truant? No, I'm a distance student. Oh, of course. Everyone helps out with the housework, so I have more than enough time left to study. Even so, I'm a little worried about leaving them for so long. If you wouldn't mind, I think I should be going soon. He's a very caring guardian too. My father would just stand to take a leaf out of his book. Thank you so much, Hitori. Thank you for having me. Oh, it's almost like someone brought a painting of the ideal young man to life. I wonder if I'll grow up to be as pleasant a person as him. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for your letters. Fantastic. There you go. So, there you have it. I guess we'll leave that there. We'll see the proper ending, the good ending of this thing maybe next year, because, hey, it's a great way to drag this game out. I might make a save where we made that decision, and then create like last time on Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. But I'm well overdue to finishing this stream. It is 5:20, and I think I need to prepare for Christmas Eve things. There's so much to do. But hey, there you go. That's the Christmas stream, Festive Holiday Stream 2018. It's a fantastic, sexy times. Let's check the gallery if there's any new items. Not really. The day the night slept in. Finito, although we didn't do very well there. Oh, so we got the bad end there. Well, it's an end. It's a thing. So there you go. There's this thing. It's Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. What did we do? I better get my list out just to remind everyone of what we did. We did some things. So that was Fort Parker, Holiday Hike, Christmas Race 2, Fist of Jesus, Earthbound, Holiday, Hex, a bit of Castaway Paradise, Doom, Christmas 2016, PBS, CW, Santa, Alan vs. Jesus, and Gib vs. Jesus. Good times. That was the Christmas Clash. Good times. And of course, Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Oh, we also did Calm Down Stalin as a bonus. Didn't even know it had a Christmas mode, but there you go. So there you have it. Festive Holiday Stream 2018, all done and dusted. It was hopefully as festive as hopefully it was as festive as I could. I did my best to make it as festive as possible. I hope it was a grand old time for everyone involved. Oh, I don't think there's anything left to say other than next week is the last stream of the year. It is the New Year's Eve stream. We'll be doing who knows what kind of stuff. We'll probably return to some stuff that we did earlier this year, you know, get some replays going, some fun times. We'll just be doing anything, really, and it will be the last stream of the year, so do be sure to check that out, as I will be gone throughout all of January, and we'll be coming back in February, of course. But hey, do tune in for that one. But hey, that was Festive Holiday Stream 2018 with all of those games I mentioned, as well as Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star, which we see every year. So there you go. Well, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. There's one last look at Winter Lum there, Christmas Lum. Good times indeed. So, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. I hope to see you next week for the final stream of the year. Yeah, I don't think there's really much else to say, other than Merry Crimbles. Have a happy new year. That's also coming up soon for that stream. Well, I won't say that. I'll just say Merry Crimbles. Thank you very much for joining us for Festive Holiday Stream 2018. I've been me, you've been you. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week for the final stream of the year. So until next time, Merry Crimbles, Happy Padoru, and I'll see you again very soon. So stay Christmassy!
Because it's Christmas!